It's a Friday and a very good day to talk about e-commerce, just the beginning of the weekend. So you folks, as you're getting out this weekend, and of course, that shopping these days better done online. Again, you need just a phone or maybe just an iPad, whatever it is, to do whatever you're doing. But there are critical issues to put in mind when you're doing e-commerce. Quality and integrity of products is very, very, very key. And that is what we want to talk about, the e-commerce industry in Nigeria. And Michael Adesanya, who is the head of categories at Jumia Nigeria, is here with me on the show, as well as Abdul Qureshi, who is the National Accounts Director at Nigeria Bottling Company, the makers of Coca-Cola. Is it? Yes, Coca-Cola is it. That's how the commercial goes, isn't it?
Yes.
Years ago. Yes.
So,
Abdul.
so yeah.
I know. I want to talk about Coca-Cola, but again, let's talk. Let's allow Jumia, who has the platform,
Sure.
to talk about the Jumia Mall platform. But before that, if you look at the entire e-commerce in Nigeria, how is the landscape changing? Are we having more Nigerians on board? How is the current economic situation impacting people's spend? And again, with the entire financial literacy, financial inclusion, electronic wallet, you carry less cash. Maybe you guys are the ones who are going to be benefiting from all of this.
Exactly, yes. And we're super excited about that. And you hit the point. Consumers are beginning to look online. And at Jumia, our mission is to leverage technology to make life comfortable for Africans. And as consumers are getting more in tune with shopping online, with going online, it's just what we need to give to them to make life easier for them to use the platform. So at Jumia, we've been working on a series of products, including the newly launched Jumia Mall, the home of brands, that we launched this week. And the goal for Jumia Mall is to bring 100% authentic product to our consumers. What we've noticed today is that one of the drawbacks for consumers to come online is that they're not sure if they're getting the right product, which is why we have created this platform to connect them directly to the brands. So that is why Jumia Mall is...
So you put in the real mall, the shopping malls, you're putting them on a platform.
Exactly.
And put it in my hands.
Exactly. So now you have a ShopRite or the Palms online, where you have everything glaring, everything clean, straight directly, all glass, AC, online.
Really?
Exactly.
What an experience. Abdul, you've been there?
Yes, and to give you a brief background of what Nigerian Bottling Company is, Nigerian Bottling Company is the franchise bottler for the Coca-Cola company in Nigeria.
Yes.
We've been here since 1951. And for us, this partnership is like, we started this journey almost like a year ago when we started selling our Coca-Cola products online at the Jumia platform. But it has been like a very exciting journey. And last 3-4 months, it's started to get a lot of traction. And especially with this Jumia Mall, it has been like a fantastic journey.
That's going to be very interesting for a product, Coca-Cola, that's more than 100 years old and going online. Are you seeing improvement in sales numbers?
I think, the way it is, it's for the consumer, it's a different experience altogether. Because previously it was more about interacting with the products in a shopping environment, in an outlet. But now at the ease of their palms, browsing through their cell phones, going through their laptops or any Android device, you can really get access of the products which are available online at a very affordable price. At the same time, I think it's more about the convenience too, because the shopper habits are also like evolving within the Nigeria landscape. So it becomes very consumer oriented. For anybody, just at the click of the button, they can get the products delivered at their doorsteps.
You have, Jumia, you have hundreds, if not thousands of brands that you're dealing with. Some of these are local, some are international. Exactly. How are you balancing this product portfolio offering?
Great. So what we're doing right now, especially for the Jumia Mall, is to painstakingly curate the brands that will come online. Because authenticity is what we're selling with the mall. At launch, we have over 70 brands for now who have enrolled on Jumia Mall. And we have taken our time to ensure that it's either you are the manufacturer of the brand or you are the official distributor of the brand online. So what we are doing is to ensure 100% authenticity and bring these brands on board. Yeah, we deal with thousands of brands today, But we have over 70 of them on the platform for now, and we hope to grow them in the coming days.
So why are big brands, Coca-Cola 100-year plus, is coming on Jumia platform? Why are they onboarding?
They're just following the consumers. Consumers are now very comfortable online. I mean, big brands, and correct me if I'm wrong, they follow their consumers. Consumers are coming online. Consumers are coming to Jumia. And it's just almost, you just have to follow
So
them.
I think it's just the interaction of the consumers, because it's like a very lively kind of a platform. E-commerce is like a growing space. So what we've done is we've developed a Coca-Cola specific store, so the consumers can see all the new products that are being launched, the flavors that it is available in. It's more about integrating all our marketing campaigns on that particular platform. So it's all about using the current assets that we would have to engage the consumers.
Exactly.
So yeah.
I see that. Because if you go to a normal mall, you've got to walk through, and perhaps if a particular mall does not have all the brands you're talking about, I say, sorry, we're out of stock on that particular one. But with online, you can see all the products and you can just offer, if this mall doesn't have another one, who's got it. So that puts all the products in my in my hands. But again, when you talk about product authentication and quality, integrity is very important here. And if you look at products that are new, perhaps iPhone, Samsung, the rest of them, and you talk about other consumables like Coca-Cola products, it's all about people being sure of what they have. I've heard a few advertisers on radio saying there will be fake Samsung, for people tweaking the names and delivering fake products. Everybody wants to be sure because life and money is involved. Isn't that so, Abdul?
Yeah, but when it comes to the Coca-Cola portfolio, the way it is, our all authentic products are available within the market, be it at any other outlet that we are shipping. But I think it would vary from a digital point of view, from an electronics product where there might be an issue of like this. But at the same time, it's a guarantee. If you buy from the Coca-Cola store, that is directly coming from the factory of a Nigerian bottling company.
So how do customers identify quality products on Jumia.com?
So what they need to do is go online at Jumia.com, and then on our site, you will see a Jumia Mall tag on each of the items that are coming directly from the Jumia Mall. So wherever you go in through, either you're going through our normal site or to the Jumia Mall site, you can see the Jumia Mall tag on each of the products that have been vetted, verified, 100% authentic, and they can go with that. And not only that, sorry to cut you, I mean, we're also promising not only 100% authentic product, we're also promising express delivery on these items that have the Jumia Mall tag. We're promising warranty on it as well.
I was just about to talk about warranty. Yes. I love the warranty part of it, yes, isn't it? Yeah. For some products like Samsung, Binatone, and electronics.
Yeah, so for them, because we are connecting consumers directly with these manufacturers and the owners of the brand, warranty is 100% on every product you buy on our Jumia Mall. It's a guarantee. And not only that, we're also increasing any product you buy on the Jumia Mall. Instead of the normal 7 days return, it's now 15 days return, just to build the trust you're talking about with our consumers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I would recommend that you go online and check out our Coca-Cola store, so that there you can find out about all the new product launches and the different categories that we operate under.
Is it cheaper online, Abdul?
I think, it's more about the convenience, because price is at a very competitive price it is listed at, and it's the convenience of your doorstep that the product gets to you, a real authentic product as per what you order.
How, Michael, how scalable is your platform that makes it easy and very interactive for me to get what I need very easily?
So when you mean scalable, so I understand it in two ways. Scalable in terms of we can reach every part of the country. So if you're in Maiduguri, if you're in Kano, or if you're in Enugu, you can go on Jumia platform. Our network is everywhere. Our logistic is 100% across the country.
So the last mile?
So the last mile delivery, we cover 100% of the country. And then you can go on our platform, pick your product and from the Jumia Mall, and we deliver it to you. If you are not able to do it yourself, we have call agents that 24 hours you can call them, or we have our JForce agents everywhere across the country that can help you place your orders online on Jumia Mall.
Abdul, in terms of Coca-Cola, for example, look at your markets in Nigeria, and do you see online as where you find a game-changing a point here from what your competitors and others are doing? If you look at a few other local industries also producing soft drinks and other flavors like yours.
So if you ask me in my personal opinion, I think e-commerce is the future. It's going to expand further and further. So it's all about just to having the right kind of partnership and making sure that you have presence over there on that platform to grow this journey together.
Jumia, how much more are you bringing to the table? You folks are how many years on ground right now?
We're 7 years on ground right now.
I'm looking at 70 years.
Yes, we're looking at 70 years. We're looking at eternity. We're looking at helping African consumers make life easy for them, bring technology to make. I mean, we have a lot of products that are already on ground and that will be coming on board as well. Jumia Mall is our newest baby, and we think it's going to change everything about consumer.
It's significantly different from www.jumia.com. It's different.
So
same company.
Same company. So Jumia.com, there is a tag for you to go to the mall directly to shop directly from the brands, and then we have thousands of sellers also that we're bringing products to you. Jumia Mall concept is just to solve the solution. I mean, to bring a solution to trust. Oh, am I buying the right product? Is this coming from? Am I going to get warranty from this? There are people who are still not comfortable coming online because they can't just see someone they can hold responsible for, oh, this my product is this or that.
So but what we call the believability index.
Exactly. So the believability index is what Jumia Mall is bringing to this set of consumers. And we believe that this solution will continue to scale the number of people that are coming online to shop. And for our brand partners like Coca-Cola, you said it right, Basit, that's the future. That is the future of consumers. That's the future of shopping. And it's just the place to be right now.
Yes, it's a partnership between you and companies like Coca-Cola. But again, I'm not asking for numbers because you folks are not going to reveal about how much it depends. Is it a 60? Is it a 50-50, 60-40, 70-30?
I think it's a growing channel, so I wouldn't get into the numbers. But I think the opportunity is still, it's a huge opportunity to still tap on.
Yeah, it's a huge opportunity. And we promise, our promise to our sellers and our brands is that we will continue to take their products, their authentic product, to the last mile for every Nigerian across the country. So if that is our promise and we'll continue to deliver on that, to Basit's point, it's just what will happen that will definitely scale their business because we're able to reach everybody across the country at their convenience, in their homes, offices. You don't need to take a bike. You don't need to take a bus.
If you do the promo, let me know.
Okay. We have one right now, and then you
Oh, really?
Yes, definitely.
What is this? What are you giving?
So, we recently launched our brand 5 Alive. It comes in a 78 cl juice. It comes into 2 flavors. One is a citrus burst and a berry blast. So you will have the opportunity to online that new product and get it delivered at your doorstep to try it on.
Yeah.
So, at a special price.
Let me try it before the end of the show.
Sure.
Maybe I could just get it. I love promos. But again, if anyone is going out there this weekend and want to you've experienced Jumia.com, this is a time to get on board Jumia Mall, put in all the shopping malls across Nigeria in your handheld, right in your palms. And you can that's where I love believability, quality, and integrity of products, and of course, warranty, which is very key to me as far as the electronics are concerned. I want to be sure that I'm getting that. Thank you so much, Michael Adesanya from Jumia.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Thank you, Abdul.
Thank
we
you
appreciate that for both of you for coming. And if I ever catch up with any of you at any of the mall or online, you owe me one when it comes to that bonus. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
I'm sure you guys have had the experience already with designing. Let me get on the grid. Let me get on the Gavi train and join the new online e-commerce experience, which has been led in Nigeria by Jumia Nigeria of course, across the African continent. Okay, let's check through with the morning after the Bank of England's rate decisions with Juliana Olayinka, my colleague from our London studios at Cavendish Square. Juliana, good morning. I'm sure this is a good time to check in with the how the markets are reacting today, the morning after the U.S. Fed rapid hundreds of billions of dollars pumping onto Wall Street. Then yesterday we have McCartney as far as the BOE, and then of course he has a lot of work to do ahead of Brexit, talking about financial stability reports that he has to deliver. I put it all of that for us together. Thank you.
Good morning, Bosun. Well, yesterday, of course, the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of England, they all voted unanimously to keep interest rates unchanged. So they won't change, and they'll stay the same at 0.75%. A lot of analysts close to the city had kind of expected that. So the markets were really unmoved yesterday, and today they have opened a little bit lower. But there are several other things that are dominating sentiment at the moment. One of the reasons why some had thought that the Bank of England would change these interest rate figures is really there's a trend that we've seen. As you said, the Federal Reserve, we've seen it within the Eurozone. But of course, one thing we have going on in the UK that not anybody has is Brexit. And that was the key sticking point from the minutes that they released after their meeting yesterday. Any sign of a no-deal Brexit would mean that interest rates will change in the future. And the MPC did say that it may change up or down, so we're not too sure about that. But yes, so at the moment, the pound is trading at $1.25. And as I said, at the start of trading today, the FTSE opened 24 points lower.
Very nice. Well, you know, it's maybe we're going to sleep over all that we had since last Saturday, Saudi oil facilities attack. But we hope, we pray everything stays very nice and quiet this weekend. Nobody should fire any rocket wherever, as it were. Let's just have a very nice weekend while we deal with what we have on ground. But one good news on UK high street is that Alison Rose will be the first woman to be the CEO of one of the four big banks in the UK. So that's Royal Bank of Scotland, RBS. This is one good news for the push to have more women empowerment, women in the boardroom, women in the C-suite on Market Street and financial capital around the world.
Yes, this is a good news story, and you can imagine it's kind of dominating a lot of the headlines, really. But not just because Alison Rose, who is already considered an RBS lifer, at the moment she's leading their commercial and private banking business. So she's a familiar name to those who are in the know within the city. But one of the reasons why it's dominating is just because how difficult it is for banking at the moment. So yes, there are congratulations at hand because she is the first woman, and not just being the first woman. RBS have been pointed out for being the first state-owned bank to have two women at its chief executive levels. Earlier this year, they also appointed Kate Murray as their chief financial officer. No FTSE 100 organisation has two women at the top, but it's really difficult for banking at the moment. They've got a lot of competition from fintech companies who are trying to, creep into the established banking business. And because of economic uncertainty, a lot of banks are not lending to businesses. So yes, it's good that she's a female, but some are saying, tread carefully, Alison. It's not going to be that easy for you.
Okay, Juliana, let's hang it in there for this morning. We'll get together in the afternoon for our special Business Incorporated edition because today is the Monetary Policy Committee Decisions Day for our own central bank. So you want to stand by at lunchtime, 1:30. Thank you so much, Juliana. See you in the afternoon from our London studios. Great. So let's check in back with the market when we come back after the break.